My name's Nish. Well, that's not my real name, but my online alias is Nish. I have been going to college, different colleges, for 2 years now. So I'm 2 years out of high school. Last year, I was working in California at a Mercedes dealership as valet, which is actually really fun because while all I was doing was parking cars, I was parking some damn nice cars. I was parking a lot of cars from AMG, which includes but is not limited to the SL63, CL63, C63, S63, basically all of AMG's 6.3 liter V8, V12s, V10s, all of those. So that's a lot of fun. I was living with my uncle for about 7 months or something like that. I'm back home now for the summer. Probably be getting my own place after summer, so early school year. That's what I hope. I mean, if not, then by next year. First priority is to get a car right now. Anyway, as far as games go, I play just about anything. I mean, I don't have these, preconceptions before I go into a game where it's like, oh, the graphics are terrible, so it's going to be a terrible game. I just pick up a game, and if it's good, I play it, Examples of being Minecraft and RuneScape. Yes, RuneScape. I play RuneScape off and on. I'm currently playing it right now. I think it's an amazing game. It's definitely different. Definitely, a longer. It's like a long-term based game. You people call it grindy, yes, but with grinding comes a little more satisfaction. There's a lot of I forgot what the word is, but basically, when you're playing Call of Duty and you're leveling up and you're getting kills and achievements and stuff, there's like this self-satisfaction that's happening. And with RuneScape, there's a lot of that, but it's more about the what's it called? It's like the weight, the not suspense, but like just the knowing that you're going to get a level, and then you do get a level and it's awesome, and you're like constantly working towards this really huge goal, which for most people I think is either a certain amount of money, an item, or all 99s. So definitely a long-term game. It takes people years to get that if they play normal amounts, which I would consider anywhere under 5 hours. There are people who play at least 8 hours a day and get that pretty fast. But on from RuneScape, I play World of Warcraft, as you know from the video that I already had on my channel. The gold making guide. While I only have one Minecraft video on my channel, I played a lot, but you see, I got the game in really early alpha. I started watching these YouTube videos about it a long time ago, and I got it and I started playing. I did the whole single player thing. And by the time these major updates are coming out, and by the time the game was released, I was already, beyond burned out. I had played on so many multiplayer servers. I'd played through single player so many times. I'd done the whole survival deal. So as it stands, unless I can find, fun people to play it with, I don't really have any reason. The only time I whip it out is when there's like a group of people that are doing parkour map or some sort of custom map, something where there's a bunch of people, and it's going to be a good time regardless of what you're playing. So that's why there's not many Minecraft playthroughs on my channel. That may change in the future. I'm not saying I'm completely burned out. I'm never going to say, I've quit a game. I bounce around games quite a bit, and my friends don't really like that because I'm like, hey, here's this awesome game. It's $20, $30. Let's get it. Yeah, and then we get it, and I burn out in a week or so. So also other games, Terraria, I've been playing that quite a bit. I know those are the first videos that went on my channel, I think, but I was doing like a legitimate, full playthrough with my friend Devin, so might have a little bit of that up. I've already kind of burned out on it. I mean, we activated hard mode, did a couple things, looking for cobalt and adamantite and mithril, and at that point I started burning out a little bit. I was hoping there was actually going to be different bosses, but I'm assuming it wasn't a very big development team. I think they did a really good job. I know they stopped work on it and they're continuing to work on another game, but I'm happy with that game. That was fun. Other games, so I got the Indie Bundle 5. If you guys don't know about that, I'll have a link in the description. And I got a whole bunch of games. I can't list them all off the top of my head right now, but I've been namely playing Super Meat Boy, along with the Xbox 360 controller plugged into my computer, which is quite nice. I would highly suggest doing that for, certain things. There's certain games that you really need to have analog control sticks to do, I guess, to do better. I don't know. Like, an example, Battlefield 3, I've been playing just a little bit of that. Not really used to it yet. It's really fast paced, it's like a game where I feel like I don't want to play fast, but other people playing it, they're really fast paced. I like Bad Company 2. It was a little more methodic. You can still play Battlefield like that, but you need to be playing with a team. Otherwise, it can be treated as an arcade shooter, just like Call of Duty. Not bashing Battlefield 3. It's an amazing game. Visuals are incredible. The sound design is incredible. Just having some difficulty getting into it, but going back to the controller, I also use that for flying jets and helicopters. That's great fun. Racing games and Assassin's Creed, things like that. Anyway, moving on. So what I plan to do on the channel is, I don't know. I didn't get Diablo 3, so there's not going to be any of that. I don't think I'll be getting it. I don't have that much money, and right now it's not worth $60 to me. I'm kind of looking forward to Guild Wars 2. We'll see about that. It definitely looks like they made some changes to the overall, the way that MMOs are played, but I'm not entirely sure that it's going to be that different in the long run. It's still going to be a grindy game where you do this quest and you have to go collect 10 of these and go get 5 of these and deliver it to another person, and you get another one of those quests. But it looks appealing. The server versus server, or whatever they call it, PvP, looks amazing. The fact that there's maps that are that open world, that big. I've been playing DayZ a little bit. That's a really amazing game. You guys should go check it out. It's a mod for Arma 2, if you haven't already heard. Last I checked, not sure when this is going up, but it was best-selling game on Steam. So they apparently raked in 20 to 30% of Arma 2's all-time sales. They had just boosted that just by this zombie mod is essentially what it is. It's an incredibly realistic zombie mod that has real-time daytime. I don't know how to say it. It's like wherever the server is located, it is in sync with the time in that time zone. So I live on the West Coast, so if I'm playing on West Coast servers and it's 9 p.m. at night, it's gonna be dark. Or at least, I don't know if they actually go by if they change the time that the sun rises and sets, it's probably pretty standard. But if you get on at nighttime, it's gonna be nighttime, and nighttime in that game is legitimate nighttime. It is dark. There's some servers that switch it up, nighttime during the day and so forth. But DayZ, go check that out. That's an amazing game. I've also been playing. I jumped into a Modern Warfare 2 lobby to check out, which was difficult, by the way. You don't just. I shouldn't say I jumped. I really searched, and it was pretty terrible. There's only a couple people playing in the U.S., so I was probably playing with some guy who was hosting on the East Coast, which is no fun. We played, that was 2 games in Modern Warfare 2 I played. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't really want to use my mouse because I don't have a shock mount for my microphone yet, so you're probably going to hear everything. What else have I been playing? So I was telling you I've played World of Warcraft. I haven't been currently playing. I haven't gotten into the Mists of Pandaria beta. I'm pretty curious as to how the game runs, because I've upgraded my computer a good amount since the last time I played. Since I made that guide. That's the last time I played, really. I made that guide and then kind of stopped playing. Didn't pay for the next month. Let us take a look at Steam. Every now and then I jump into a Dota 2 game. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just not. I don't have the patience, and I'm not good enough to play those MOBA games, you know, get mad at me for using that genre name, even though I'm very aware that, you know, Dota is a game in itself and doesn't need to have a genre name and all that argument sake stuff. I did play the original Dota. I didn't play very much. I've never, you know, I played League of Legends, didn't play much. I don't know, it's a love-hate relationship that I have with these games, because it's like they're fun, right? But a lot of people don't realize that unless you're an incredible pro, you know, you're gonna have to accept that you're going to lose about roughly 50% of the time, because that's how the matchmaking works. You know, it's made so that you have a 50% chance to win and a 50% chance to lose. You can beat those odds, but a lot of times it's difficult because, you know, they put you up against really good players or 5-man teams if you're on a good streak. But some people just don't realize that, and they get so mad when they're losing. You know, it's like, I don't understand it. It's difficult to wrap my head around why. I mean, I can kind of understand it, but I think I don't really enjoy playing a game where everyone else on my team and the other team are just super mad and 100% as competitive as can be, even though we're not playing ranked, and, you know, it's just like a huge deal to them, and they legitimately get mad in real life over. And it'd be okay if it wasn't a 45-minute to 1 hour game, you know, or I guess you can forfeit at 20 minutes, but that's still a lot of time for being mad, and I don't find that at all enjoyable. So not really playing that stuff much. I just downloaded Alien Swarm, might give that a little try. It's okay, it's a free game on Steam. As long as it's free, you may as well try it, right? No harm done. Oh, so with the indie bundle pack, I also got Amnesia, Braid, Limbo, Lone Survivor, Psychonauts, Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery EP, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's about it. Well, I say that's it. That's quite a few games. Borderlands, I might make a video for Borderlands, because I know Borderlands 2, I haven't watched any E3 videos, but I know it was at E3, and it's looking good. I quickly sped through an article at PC Gamer, but we'll see what happens with Borderlands 2. I have big hopes for that. I think that's about it. I mean, I have Gotham City Imposters, but I haven't been playing that, or Dungeon Defenders, or Left 4 Dead, or Team Fortress. There's a lot of good games I don't play. I don't know. I'm kind of weird. It's hard for me to get into games sometimes. Anyway, this has gone on far too long. I'm looking at this timer now. I'm at 13 minutes. That's insane. Anyway, just kind of like dropping in, saying hi, letting you guys know I'm here, just not making videos. I plan on making videos. That's another reason for this video. I am going to be making quite a few videos in the future here. Just not sure what exactly. I guess whatever my friends want to play. I mean, that's the big thing, right? Playing games by yourself isn't as fun as playing games with other people. That's my opinion. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed, and look out for some future content.